Welcome to the revolution. Dana White, who talks about the Mar-a-Lago raid, which I thought was an interesting perspective on it, which we'll talk about more in just a second.
Another one of your friends, Donald Trump,
Yeah.
just had his place raided. I was wondering if you had any thoughts about that.
Yeah, it's madness, man. The whole world is crazy right now.
Some people have mentioned that we now live in a post-constitutional America or a banana republic.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to think about any of that stuff. Again, because I don't know enough about it. But yeah, I can think of about, without getting political right now and getting into all this fucking bullshit, but there's 10 other people's houses that probably should have been raided before his that haven't happened. So it'd be interesting to see how this plays out.
I love that response. There's 10 other people whose houses should have been raided. You know what? And I wish he would have given names, but since he didn't, I will. Here's 10 people who should have been raided before Donald Trump. The first one, talking about assassinations, is Hillary Clinton. The body count just keeps rising for the Clinton family, and nothing at all is done about it ever. There's a guy who literally shot himself twice in the head. There's a guy who hung himself, shot himself in the head, and then crawled 3 miles. Maybe you should raid her house. The next person is O.J. Simpson. He definitely killed that woman. The next one is Nancy Pelosi, skirting every insider trader law ever. Maybe raid her house and you'll find exactly where all of the legal stock information and the real boxes that you should be looking for here. Next person I'll throw on that list is P. Diddy, because he definitely killed Tupac. Maybe raid his house. The next person I'll list is Prince Andrew, who is the creepiest pedophile in the history of humanity, next to Jeffrey Epstein, on every plane ride ever to grope and sexually assault underage girls. The next one would be the man, the big guy himself, Joe Biden, for many, many reasons, including collusion, as well as profiting from his position as vice president of the United States, among many, many, many other things that hopefully come out once we see the, Hunter Biden situation be followed up on. And speaking of Hunter Biden, the individual who is now flying on the plane, flying literally on Air Force One this week, was Hunter Biden. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's home is getting raided, and the individual who is showing that he was inappropriate with individuals in his own family who are underage, who had literal documentation of working his father's influence with China, Russia, and Ukraine. The next one would be Bill Gates, obviously, for many, many reasons. Crimes against humanity and all of the people that he killed under his own doctorate over the last several days. And then the other one would be Bill Clinton himself. Oh, and I didn't even mention Anthony Fauci, the rat of all rats, who is literally responsible for all of the death of AIDS individuals, all of the deaths of the COVID situation. So many reasons. Go read the Robert Kennedy Jr. book to find out exactly why. But there are 10 individuals who should absolutely have had their homes raided before Donald Trump did. There you go. And that, my friends, is what I will leave you with today. All right. So a wild situation that has occurred, and we will see how it plays out. If anything actually comes of this, it seems like in an attempt to intimidate Donald Trump, or else we would have had a search warrant listed everywhere. It would have been plastered on the walls, the exact reason. Every news article ever, if they actually had dirt on him, would have talked about how Donald Trump was going to be arrested. And it's bullshit and just an attempt to intimidate him.